Good morning, my dear students. Class 3rd, subject English. Myself, Miss Alima Sheikh. So students, today we are going to study the English grammar part. In that, I am going to explain you the adjectives. So students, let's start. So students, now we will start with the chapter adjectives. This is the grammar part. So student, first of all, adjectives describing words. This is the topic of your combined book number 3, chapter number 16 of grammar part. So students, again I am saying chapter number 16, grammar part, combined book number 3. Describing words, adjectives. Okay. So now students, first of all, what is adjectives? Let's see. Word that describe the quality of a person, animal, place or things are called adjectives. Students, again I am repeating, what is the meaning of adjective? Words that describe the quality of a person, animal, place or things are called adjectives. So students, as you can see, person, animal, place, thing. Word that describe the quality of a person, animal, place or thing are called adjectives. So students, everyone understood what is the meaning of adjectives? Student, what is adjective? Now only I will explain you. Yes? Adjective is a word that describe a noun or pronoun. Let me give you an example. Vijay is a boy. So students, here the noun are there. Vijay and boy. Boy is the common noun. Vijay is the proper noun. Right? But student, where is the adjective? But we not get more detail about Vijay. What kind of boy Vijay is? So come to the second sentence. Vijay is a good boy. So student, we are describing the quality of Vijay by telling Vijay is a good boy. So here good is the adjective. Understood student? Words for numbers, colors, size and shape are also adjectives. For example students, smart boy. Student, smart is an adjective which describes the quality of a boy and boy is the noun. Green parrot. Green is an adjective which describes the noun. Big hall. Big word is an adjective. Round ball. Round word is an adjective and ball is the noun. One hand and two chicks. Student, here 1 and 2 are the numbers. This also identifies the adjectives. The quantity, we can say. 1 and 2, the number is an adjective which describes the noun. And which are the noun? Hen and chick are the nouns. 1 and 2 is the adjective. So students, understood everyone? With the example I had explained you. Right? Words used to describe quality, color, size, shape, number. Students, quality, color, size, shape, number are called adjectives. An adjective also describes how someone or something looks, tastes, feels, smells or sounds like. Students, again I repeat, an adjective also describe how someone or something looks, tastes, feels, smells or sounds like. For example, beautiful girl. So student, here the beautiful is an adjective. Salty chips. Salty, it's an adjective. Soft pillow. So here student, soft is an adjective. Fresh fragrance. So students, fresh is an adjective. Loud music. So students, loud, it's an adjective. So students, beautiful describe the look of the girl. Beautiful girl. Beautiful describes the looks of the girl. Salty chips. Salty describe the taste of the chips. Salty chips. Salty describes the taste of the chips. Soft pillow. Soft describes the feel of the pillow. Soft pillow. Soft describes the feel of the pillow. Fresh fragrance. Fresh describes the fragrance of the perfume. Fresh fragrance. Fresh describes the fragrance of the perfume. Loud music. Loud describes the sound of the music. Loud music. Loud describes the sound of the music. So student, everyone understood adjectives? Now there are different types of adjectives are there that we are going to learn in the next lecture. The different types of adjective that we are going to learn in the next lecture. So students, today we had learned about the adjectives, right? An adjective is the word that describes a noun or pronoun such as person, place, things or idea. An adjective can tell color, size, shape, taste, right? Order, texture, sound, number, weather. So students, now everyone understood what is adjectives? Okay. Now everyone just open your combined book number 3. So students, as I told you, everyone open your combined book number 3. In that page number 25, it is written English grammar and composition from page number 25 to 39. So students, after that open the page number 26. Unit 3. Chapter number 16. Describing words, adjectives. So here, the very first line it is written, the word that describes or tells us something more about a noun is called an adjective. So here students, the very first question, write a suitable adjective for each of the nouns given below. So here the very first picture, the answer is a big house. So students, the answer is big. Big word, it's an adjective. Second one, a lovely frock. So lovely is the adjective. Third one, a strong lion. So the answer is strong. Strong is an adjective. Fourth one, a pretty garden. So students, pretty is an adjective. Students, again I am repeating the page number 26. so that you can understand very well. Students, so here question number 1, write a suitable adjective for each of the nouns given below. So the very first one, it's a big house. A big house. Second one, a lovely frock. A lovely frock. Third one, a strong lion. A strong lion. Fourth one, a pretty garden. A pretty garden. So students, we had completed the page number 26. Now move to the next. So here the page number 27. The fifth one, a short man. So students, short is an adjective. Sixth one, cute baby. So here the word cute is the adjective. Seventh one, a brown cap. So students, brown is the adjective. Eighth one, a big tree. Big is the adjective. Ninth one, a dash street means a clean street. So here the clean word is an adjective. 10th one, the last one, a big sofa. So here big is the adjective. So students, again I am repeating the page number 27 so that you can understand very well. Fifth one, a short man. Sixth one, a cute baby. Seventh one, a brown cap. Eighth one, a big tree. Ninth one, a clean street. 10th one, a big sofa. So students, we had completed the page number 27. Now move to the next page. Page number 28. Question number 2. Match the describing words to the nouns. Naming words. So here the question A1, in that first one, clever, the answer is fox. So clever, fox. Second one, pretty, flower. So second one, pretty, flower. Third one, fast train. So here, fast train. Fourth one, tall building. Tall building. Fifth one, interesting book. Interesting book. Sixth one, colorful butterfly. So colorful butterfly. So students, we had completed the question number 2 also. Now move to the next. Question number 3. Fill in the blanks with suitable adjectives. In that first one, the dash man walked slowly. So the answer is the old man walked slowly. Second one, we should eat dash vegetable. So the answer is we should eat fresh vegetables. Third one, Sita is carrying a dash umbrella. So the answer is Sita is carrying a new umbrella. Fourth one, grandmother told us many interesting stories. So the answer is interesting. Fifth one, the child could not carry the dash bag. So the answer is the child could not carry the heavy bag. Sixth one, smiles have a funny clown. So the answer is funny. So students, we had completed the question number 3 also. Now move to the next. Question number 4. Underline the adjectives in the given sentence. So students, in the sentence there is one word, it's an adjective, that part we have to underline. Okay. So first one, Kapil was an honest teacher. So here honest is an adjective. Second, so students, now the second one, Sunita was in a cheerful mood. So cheerful is an adjective. So we had put the underline. Okay students, we had completed the page number 28 also. Now move to the next page. Page number 29. In that third one, students took active part in the annual day function. So here active is an adjective. Fourth one. So student, the third one. Students took active part in the annual day function. So here student, active is an adjective word. Everyone just underline that word, active. Fourth one. Our neighbors are respectable people. So students, underline the word respectable. Okay. Now student, the fifth one. Ravindranath Tagore wrote many short stories. So here the word short is an adjective. So everyone just underline that word short. Sixth one. Rohit is a good speaker. So here good is the adjective word. So everyone just underline that word good. Seventh one. She is weak in studies. So here the word weak is an adjective word. So students, everyone just underline that word weak. Eighth one. Our principal is very strict. So here the word strict is an adjective word. Students, underline that word. Okay. So students, we had completed the question number 4. Now move to the next. Question number 5. Use suitable describing words, adjectives, to describe your teacher. So student, it's an homework. The main word, my teacher. So students, by seeing to your teacher, what thoughts come to your mind? That word you have to mention over here. For example, honest, faithful, friendly. Like that, you have to do the homework by your own. You can take the help from your parents, okay? But you have to complete this homework. Now move to the sixth one. Question number 6. Now write a few sentences about your teacher using the points written above. You may begin like this. My teacher's name is. So students, the question number 5, you have to mention some word related to your teacher, right? So in the question number 6, by seeing the words, you can make some sentence for your teacher. So students, question number 6, it is also homework part. So you have to complete. Students, as I know, today is your EVS paper, right? So students, first of all, solve your EVS paper, send to your particular subject teacher, and then afterward complete English homework. If you had not completed, then you can send me tomorrow also, okay? So students, you have to complete all the notes which I am sending you. So students, now we had completed the grammar part. Now I am going to give you some meaning that you have to write down in your English notebook. Chapter number 23. Okay? The two merchants of Siri. That lesson also I had explained you in the previous lecture. And now today I am sending you the meaning part that you have to write down in your English notebook. Okay students? So everyone just open your English notebook now. So students, now everyone just open your English notebook. On the top, write today's date. And the topic is chapter number 23, The Two Merchants of Siri. Students, again I am saying, first of all, open your English notebook, put today's date and write the topic. Chapter number 23, The Two Merchants of Siri. And then afterward you have to mention question number 1, give meaning. So now student, the first meaning is street. Street means a public road in a city, town or village. Second one, business. A person's regularly, occupation, profession or trade. Third one, shelf. A flat length of wood attached to a wall. So students, everyone, first of all mention these 3 meaning and then afterward the next. So students, continue. Now you have to put number 4. It's brass. bright yellow metal made by combining copper and zinc. Students, again I am saying, fourth one, brass, bright yellow metal made by combining copper and zinc. Now students, the second one, it's grady. Now what is the meaning of grady? Showing an intense and selfish desire for wealth or power. Now student, the third one, it's merchant. So here the merchant meaning is a person or company involved in wholesale trade. So students, we had completed total 6 meaning, right? 6 give meaning. Now the next, the seventh one, scratched. Mark the surface of with a sharp or pointed object. Eighth one, immediately. So the answer is as soon as or instantly. Ninth one, needle. Very thin object that has a sharp point at one end and a hole for thread. So students, total there are 9 give meaning. This 9 give meaning you have to write down in your English notebook one time. So students, today I had explained you the grammar part and the topic is adjective. I had given the notes also, right? And now you have to write down give meaning in the English notebook. And how many give meanings are there? Total 9. Yes, 9 give meaning you have to write down one time in your English notebook. Student, again I am saying, today is your EVS paper, 5th practice test, right? EVS paper. First of all, solve your EVS paper, send to your particular subject teacher, and then afterward complete the English homework. If you had not completed, you can send me tomorrow also. Okay students, first of all, complete your test part, means the EVS paper, right students? And then afterward you complete the English homework, means the English notes which I am sending you now. Okay? So students, if you have any doubt regarding the explanation or about the homework part, you can call me or WhatsApp me on my personal number. So students, thank you for watching the video.